Hey, Sloan, can I get a light?
Will! What are you doing? We don't light cigarettes in the lab.
Welcome to Organic Chemistry. My name is Will Harrison. Today we'll be going over the 10 proper and improper techniques for lab safety. It's going to be one heck of a ride, so join in. When determining melting point, you must first put your substance in a capillary tube. Here's how a seasoned veteran would do it. You first take the capillary tubes labeled M for melting point, and you take said tube with the open end up. You then place the open end in the substance you're trying to find the melting point for, and get it so there's enough where you can see it. Next, you take the tube and drop it with the closed end down. You can do this multiple times till you feel that the substance is packed down into the bottom. And then after you place it into the melting point apparatus, set your ramp rate, temperature start, and ending temperature, and there you go. Now, here's how a rookie would decide to do it. They would take the tubes, didn't really matter, look at them, and see the open end, and instead of using the tube, they would just kind of slam it down and probably break it. That's all what you shouldn't do. When creating TLC capillaries, you need to take the capillaries from the T tube. These capillaries have open ends on both sides, as seen here. What you need to do is put the middle of the capillary in the flame and pull both ends at a certain point so it can split so you can use it for TLC. In doing so, you want to grab both ends at the end so you don't burn your fingers. So when you're in the flame, you want to rotate counterclockwise or clockwise, it does not matter. Now this takes practice to be able to figure out when to exactly pull. Well, when you're good enough, you can just pull just like that. Now this technique of pulling TLC capillaries can be very painful and done incorrectly. Two mistakes that happen in lab is one, they put the capillary not in the middle of the flame but on an edge, causing you to burn your hand, or when pulling the capillary, pulling incorrect capillaries so you can't abuse it, as well as putting it at the bottom of the flame, which will cause more of the capillary to be heated, thus creating wrong pulling technique. So, when using gloves, it is really, well, gloves are really flammable. Hey Mariah, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What the heck?
I mean, if you were wearing your lab coat correctly, that wouldn't happen.
Hey Mariah, what's up?
Hey!
Oh!
That's why you wear closed-toed shoes in lab.
You're totally right. Don't walk into the stockroom.
Don't walk into the stockroom without permission, because you will never come out.
Now, IR is a very important technique in organic chemistry. It can be used to identify certain substances. One important technique with using the IR machine is using a gloved hand and a non-gloved hand. The reason for this is so when you are placing your specimen onto the scanner, you need to use your gloved hand with the chemicals as well as if you use acetone. And in doing so, you can have a clean hand to be able to type anything you need to type on the computer. But if you are not wearing a gloved hand, multiple mistakes can happen. In essence, you could be pouring acetone and actually explode on your hand or on a machine. LOL, Dr. Sloan says inhaling the ether outside the hood will give me crunk.
Oh my gosh, Will, you need to stop. You really shouldn't do that. The effects could be much worse than just getting crunk.
Okay, you're right. The proper technique would be to pour the ether inside the hood at all times so no gases can get into the atmosphere that would affect our fellow students. So do you know which chemical exposure I should pour this in?
I don't know. Does it really matter?
Alright, I'll just pour it in like, I don't know, halogenated? It sounds like the right one.
Go for it.
Ooh, I don't think that was the right one.
I don't either.
Well, obviously, if you pour chemicals in the wrong disposal, it may not be as extreme as the situation seen here. But it's very important, if you're unsure, to ask a friend, read the waste labels, or ask the professor which disposal you should pour the used chemicals in. It could be very expensive of a mistake. When boiling a solution, you must always put the boiling stones in before you start to boil the solution. As seen here, it is a calm boil because the boiling stones are in there. Now, do not put the stones in after you start to boil, or else this could happen. Now, this may not have been as extreme a situation, but putting boiling stones into a hot boiling liquid could cause the liquid to come and spray out, causing bodily harm. So, when creating TLC capillaries, you need to use the tubes with T on them. To do this, these capillaries have open ends on both. When you want to make these, you need to have a Bunsen burner, RDR, and the capillary as stated. What you do is you take the capillary on both ends and put it down on the first flame and twist. And it'll take some practice to feel when you should start to pull, but you can lift, pull, and mess up. Alright, when creating TLC capillaries, you need to take the tubes or the capillaries from the T-tube. These capillaries have open ends on both sides. To create these capillaries, you must have a Bunsen burner on, take it and put the middle in the flame and twist. It'll take a little bit of practice to feel out when exactly you should pull up and pull the two ends away from each other. Oh boy.
A light show right there.
Oh, I was gonna record it.
Oh.
That could be a blooper.
Go.
Hi, I'm Will Harrison. Gloves are flammable. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The flame died out. It's all over YouTube.
Good.
LOL, Dr. Kron says.